Hello. How's it, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Good times with them. Hello. How you doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Hope you are keeping calm, cool, and collected wherever you are. And we are opening off with some good old claps. How are you doing? Good times with them, GD. Hope all is well with you. Hope you've had yourself a good Saturday. Hope it was nice and relaxed. I hope it was nice and chilled. Mine was a super hot one. I've been flying solo this weekend. My wife has been away on a girls trip, so I have been running solo, taking care of kids on such a super hot day. But the positive is I managed to get a nice nap, so today I feel fresh. A new DLC for City Skylines 1. You know that I never saw that coming, to be honest. Even though I'm part of the people on with the in the know stuff, I actually saw none of that coming. I don't know if I just missed all of the comms or whatever, but yeah, we go. There is new DLC, which is pretty cool. Oh, your wife travel? Yes, I'm home alone, and I am just chilling, just relaxing. I know, as is she, so that is pretty awesome. Had some nice father and kids time, so that was pretty cool. That was pretty dope. They are rare and far between, so it's nice when they happen from time to time. Good times. Hope you are well as well. Looking down at coral reaches, it is growing, and it is growing very fast, growing very well. I'm liking the way it's all shaping up. But very soon I want to transform. Oh man, you see, here's the thing. Since the patch that released, was it on Thursday, it now hides the mouse when you hide the menu, which is kind of a bummer. Actually, it's a real bummer, because I can't be pointing out things when I hide the menu. Oh, I see, this has been fixed. Let me see, because I think, yes, that was not working, so my unlock all was kind of crappy. Oh well, my tile upkeep was messed up, and it was showing me earlier as though I was in the loss again. But now this has been sorted, so I am happy. Oh, we got a sub, people. We got a subscriber. Yo, I am so sorry. I am abusing the name. Please apologize. Let me apologize. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much for that subscription. I really appreciate it. Oh yes. I feel so validated every time I get a subscriber, because they are like so rare and far between when it comes to Twitch. So thank you very much for the subscription. Really appreciate it. Cool K Kojek. I'm pretty sure that's not how I'm supposed to pronounce that, but just know that I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I won't be chatting all the time because exams are coming fast. No problem. Sort out your studies. Those are always priority. Hi, Sanctum. Finally can watch your stream. Yes, I am super glad. It's always nice when we get somebody new join. And they jump into the chat. Even better when they subscribe. 2 a.m. here. I am from Indonesia. Oh wow, nice. I feel so appreciated that somebody can sit and watch my stream at 2 a.m. That is super cool. Thank you so much. It is 9 p.m. here for me. So what is that difference? That's a 5-hour difference, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yes, 5-hour difference between us and Indonesia. Welcome to the stream. I hope you stay as long as you possibly can. I know it's early for you, so if you have to disappear off and get a nap, perfectly understand. Thank you so much and welcome. So yes, what was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. I got super excited over the subscription. Now I've lost. Oh, that's what I was talking about. The tile upkeep, which I finally set back to 0 to just show that my city is profitable. Because I often get asked this question, but the thing that makes my city, or the thing that had made my city look very unprofitable, was the tile upkeep. Something that was introduced, I believe, with the Economies 2.0 patch. So when I set my tile upkeep to basically 0, it shows that the actual city itself is profitable, which for me is really, really good and really, really nice. So I was saying that another thing I want to try and do is in the coming weeks, I want to transform the entire look of the landscape, because I want water to play a bigger role in this map. And now that I have a general idea of the layout of the main city, which is going to basically cover most of like this area. It's gonna come in, we're gonna cover all of this area, places like here and around here. I want to do massive transformation. So I was planning a massive water build here, but I see that I've got a lake over on this side, and so it might be better off if I transpose, translate, transmove, whatever the term is, and decide rather to put the build that I was planning over on this side. However, I do like the idea though of having something like that sitting over on this side, but then this train line might pose a problem. So if I move it over on this side where I've got the train connection on here, it might be easier to bring a train in, maybe via this way, and have a town that sort of hugs this lake somehow, right? But then we'll have to get a little bit more funky with the waterworks. I want to terraform this area to have a few more mountains and hills and stuff. I just wished I could have gotten closer to the sea, which I can't. And since I'm planning on putting an industrial complex here, like a cargo port and stuff, maybe having a city here might not be the best, but I'll see. I'm sure I can blend it in. If this can be a nice mountain, and then this also has some hills over here, then we can sort of squeeze everything in and then have a town that sits around here. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, I think that might work. Today, I actually don't know what I want to do, because in my video yesterday, I had made some plans over the university area there, which I wanted to do in this video, but I spent today basically doing some work over there. As you can see, that place looks a little bit different. I don't want to spoil it too much, so I'm not gonna go and do that today. Instead, what I want to do is, I have no idea, but we are here, so we're gonna do something, because we also get into the end of this town. So I need to decide whether I'm gonna build this town in a live stream instead, so we start working over on that side, or maybe build this one instead on the live stream, because this is going to be a much smaller town. I enjoy watching your content. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Can you give me an idea of how to pronounce your name? Is it Kuche Kochek? Something like that? I would love to know how to pronounce your name. Yep, correct. Oh, Kuche Kochek. Yay! I'm so glad. Awesome stuff. Thank you. And you live on the island of Java. That is so cool. Every time I hear Java, I just think of the programming language. So I always find it odd when I hear there's a place called Java. I'm in the IT space. That's why. Hey, what's going on for today? Your recent video was amazing. I'm happy you got the districts together. Well, thank you very much, Nate the Nader. I think next week's video might even be better, because I wasn't very happy with my build yesterday. I'll be honest, I was not happy with the university. So it's currently undergoing a massive transformation all the way there in the back. It is undergoing a massive transformation, as you can see, but I don't want to spoil it. But so far I've spent maybe a good 2-3 hours redoing a lot of that area, and I think it's turning out much better. Oh, cool, you're a software engineer. Nice. Look at you, a software engineer living in Java. Isn't that odd when you have to tell people that you live in Java, especially if you're a Java developer? That must be like the oddest thing to say. Hi, I live in Java and I'm a Java developer. Yeah? I would find that so odd. Let's get all of this area. Oh, you know, Unofficial Samson. Welcome, Unofficial Samson. Hope you're good, hope you're well. Something is very weird about this thing. Oh, my tides have gone down. That's why. It's low tide. See, this is the thing that's odd with my river. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know, man. I think something strange is happening here. Do you know what I actually think? I think maybe there's just not enough space for enough water to get in there. This might be an issue for me, actually. I thought you did an amazing job, but I understand that your creative mind might feel differently. I can't wait to see what you create. Nice. Oh yes. No, look, the entire time I was building that university, just everything about it was not sitting too well with me. I was not happy with how everything was looking, right? So I knew I wasn't happy with it, but I couldn't for the life of me figure out what I wanted to do, what I wanted to make it look like. But I just wasn't entirely happy with the way it was looking. But I got some good comments that gave me some good ideas, and using those ideas, I think I've managed to really work out that university a lot better. And I think you'll like the new look. The new look, I think you will appreciate next week. I promise, when the video drops. Dreadnought, how you doing? Hope you're good. Hope you're well. So I don't think, you know what? I think it's probably because of the rate of water entering this place. I don't think it's enough. So I'm thinking, hey, you know what? We're in a live stream. Let's experiment. Do I have my autosave on? Let me see if autosave is on. Autosave is off. Let's put autosave on. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put, because you see where the water line is supposed to be, it's actually supposed to come all the way up here, but it's all the way down there. And I think it's because I don't have enough water coming in. So I'm going to dump. Yeah, man, like it's insane. It's hectic. Look at how much of this is also exposed. I'm going to put some water sources in here and see what disaster I'm about to create. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm nervous. Let's get some water sources in. Look, that's a nice thing. This is the thing that for me I appreciate about the live streams is if it doesn't work out, we will simply restart, and that's problem solved. All right, I want my level to be, should I say there? How's that? Is it the correct height? I just want to make sure I don't want to end up flooding anywhere. So that's looking, I think it's a bit too high. Let's bring it down a little bit more. Yeah, that height is looking a little bit better. All of that is looking much better. If I can get it to that height. Let's come around to this side. I just want to see everywhere. My beach is okay. It's okay. Doing good. How are you doing? How are you? I am well, thank you, Dreadnought. Can't complain at all. I want to see places like this where I had done a little bit of detailing that it's at the correct height. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So everything looks fine. I always get nervous and I have to drop one of these. But you know what? Let's go ahead. Drop. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's try and speed it up a little bit. See if the water level will rise. over on this side because this is now starting to dump out a lot of water. Steve Skylines has collapsed on YT. What do you mean it has collapsed on YT? Gonna put another source here as well. And let's see if everything will go up. Oh yeah, I get YT is YouTube, but what do you mean by it has collapsed? What happened? What have I missed? So the water is starting to spill out quite a lot. Am I seeing a rise in the levels? Not really yet, but I suspect it's going to take some time. And because there's already water here, it's going to be very, very hard to see. So, and it's a lot. It's a lot of water. So let me dump another one there as well. So I've got 3, 1, 2, 3 that I have added. Let's hope I don't destroy things. The community is affected by the terrible launch. Oh yeah, no, that's true. That is very true. It's struggling to recover from that launch. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm sure at some point it will stabilize itself again, especially with the release of Paradox mods. I think Paradox mods is slowly helping to revive it, but you do have those die-hard non-mod fans who still want vanilla. People take longer to make videos on CS2 and the terrible launch has made view counts decline. That is very true. That is very, very true. Views have declined substantially. Unless you are like the big creators. Like the big creators I think are still okay for the most part. But those of us who are not really big in terms of the numbers, you definitely see a decline in the viewing numbers without a doubt. But I want console CS2, but they lied. They didn't lie. The console is under development. Imagine if you got the same thing for console. I'm sure you too would be complaining a lot, wouldn't you? So I think there should be some small appreciation for the fact that they are at least trying to take their time to sort it out, which, let's be fair, they have been. For a whole year, they've been doing absolutely nothing but bug fixing and giving things out for free and so on and so forth. So let's at least appreciate that aspect. And I'm sure by the time it launches on console will not have to deal with all the growing pains that those of us on computer had to deal with. So always look on the bright side of life. Isn't that what the song goes? Dee-doop, 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 dee-doop. I try to stay positive about these things. This is why for me, I'm still playing CS2. I'm still a fan. I'm still enjoying it. I am making the best of it. So, yeah. Why is it not filling up on this side? And over 1 year delay is just maybe don't let corporate set a deadline. There we go. Don't let that happen. That is almost always a source of a lot of problems. It's corporate, right? It's corporates trying to meet the bottom line, so to speak. Anyways. So the only downside with putting this is that the water is flowing in this direction, which is odd, right? If I put it on speed 1, it's not as obvious that there's a lot of water flowing in that direction. But when I speed it up to 3, then you notice it. But it's still not too bad, I don't think. But still not filling up as fast as I would have liked. Because I put like beaches and all kinds of stuff in places like this. So here I've got, you know what? I'm just going to dump a whole lot of water sources and just let them release water. Oh, yes. Maybe that is one way I could do it. Put it closer to the land and see what happens. I mean, yeah, closer to the land and see what happens. So let's put another one here. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Can I delete? Right click to remove water source. Oh, great. Then I will put this one over on this side. There we go. And then hopefully that should fill up that entire place. There we go. That's looking much better. Right, I think that's looking a bit better, at least from a height point of view. Or should I make it higher still? I think I should make it higher still. So let me right click over on that side. And then let's dump that one in. And that should then speed up all the way up to the point where I put the waves, which I think is cool. There we go. And I think once it fills up, it's going to be much better. Maybe I should put one even on this side. Let's put one more on that side. I'm just dumping water in because I want the level to rise. So if I have these at least releasing. Okay, this place has filled up, which is good. This area is struggling to come up. So I'm going to remove this source. I'm going to right click slightly higher. And then put a new source down. And this one, we'll remove this one. And let's put the source closer to the edge over there and see if that will then help bring the water in. Okay. And then I would put another source here as well. Is that too high? Nah, I think that's fine. Let's put another source there. Sanctum, I never knew you made map pack 1. That's incredible. Yes, I did. I was the map pack icebreaker. The very first ever map pack that was made was done by moi. So yes, that was pretty cool. I was really honored when Paradox asked me to do it. So that was pretty cool. Make the new Noah's Ark and flood the whole world. Oh, I don't get what people's fascination is with flooding their cities. I've never understood it. I remember when I did, what was it, Little Town? People just wanted me to flood the whole city. I'm like, what is with this sadistic behavior? Okay. Did you get bank? Oh yes, all of those map packs and things that you see are all paid gigs. So yes, you do go into a whole contract with Paradox when you make that sort of stuff. It's going back down again. But I think it's a bit better. It's not as empty anymore around here. I just hope nothing here floods. That's my only worry. It's nice to play God. Is that why? Everybody wants to know what it's like to play God. Anyways, I don't know. I don't enjoy all those disasters. Even natural disasters for me is always disabled because I feel like I put so much effort into my builds. And then to see them get destroyed just hurts my heart. Even though you can just reload the game, I just don't enjoy seeing my cities get destroyed. Why have a nice city if you don't make the people cry? Then why have a nice city in the first place? You might as well just build a slump right from the beginning and make all of them cry and never give them anything nice. I would love to see you make one for CS2. I need more southern regions. Oh, well then. I most certainly hope I get the chance to. Currently, I think the map tools are still under quite heavy development, so it'll probably be a while before I get the opportunity. There might be other creators who have gotten the opportunity and they might be working on something, but I don't know. But when I get the chance, I most certainly will jump on it, that's for sure. Stanmore, Ravenwood, Blackwood. Oh, that's cool. I like the fact this is Blackwood Ridge, because like all of this is mostly forest. Then this is the town of Springs, and then Hawthorne, Sunrise, Reef Haven. Okay, I think I'm a bit happier with the water levels. I think things are looking a lot better, even though on this side it's still quite low, man. You can see where the water level was when I first built this area, but now it's gone so low. So disappointing. This area irks me now. I'm not happy. And the fact that we have right click to remove, I can't do anything to change its elevation, which is sad. But I would like to see something like a large multiplayer map where people draw city borders for themselves. Yeah, but you see, I don't expect us to be getting anything like that in CS2 because CS2 is not multiplayer. But who knows? One never knows what the future holds in this game. I find it very interesting. Like, this water actually continues all the way. It would have been cool if we had trees just lying along this entire area, but the low poly versions, just so that the map doesn't look so barren on the outside, you know? Or if we could do, you know, something that would actually be cool is if we could do terraforming on these areas. Yes, maybe we can't build cities, but if we could just terraform just to give better background, I think that would be pretty cool. Have you built the stairs going over the train track yet from last episode? Oh, you mean the bridge crossing over the train tracks? Yes, I have. Dreadnought, like I mentioned, because you were very excited about the university. I have basically redone the university, just so you know. Oh, I am in the process of redoing the university. It's the reason why I'm not showing you that side of the map, but as you can see, it is currently being redone so that I am happier and so that what is actually built there looks a lot better than what I did last week. So it is in the work. You can look forward to that. Maybe CS3 in 2045, maybe. I don't know if you thought about this. Maybe pushing the ground up under the water, if that makes sense. That makes sense, but the thing is, I don't think that will work because the water source has its height set to a certain amount. So even if you push the level up, all the water source will do is adjust the rate of flow so that it always match. It never goes higher than that, if that makes sense. At least that's how I understand water sources to work. But it's slowly rising. I think it's much better than it was before. So it is filling up a bit. But we can try that. We can try that over here and see if it will have an impact. Let's do this. So let me grab. How is your city's average health situation? Oh, so okay. So you're gonna get in on a little bit of a secret. As of the build on Friday, which would have happened about a couple of days earlier, not much has changed. But after I redid my university and what I've done, it has started going up. So I worked on the university a bit this afternoon and redid a couple of things. And now you can see now it's gone from 60, it's now on 63%. So it is now on the up, and that's purely based on the changes that I did this afternoon. So things are looking, it looks like my changes to the university area are positive. Ooh, Ooh, I did like it before. Now I'm super excited to see what you have changed. Oh, as am I. I'm a lot happier now. I mean, I'm not done yet. It's obviously something I'm going to be building over the next couple of days ahead of its release, but I'm a lot happier with how it looks like now than what it did before. Oh, thank you, GD. I call you GD. Somebody who doesn't know your history will be like, why is he saying GD? Good times. So we're gonna try and push it up a little bit. Let's see what happens. We get trees coming out of the ground. So you see Nate the Nader. I'm trying to push it up over here. Let's see if we'll get things coming up. My name is GD. I'm not good times. Oh, you are good times. See, if I don't use the name that is in the chat, it'll be harder for people to follow. Like, who are you talking about when you say GD? Who said that? You know, kind of thing. That's why I try and stick with the names that I see in chat. Who's good times? Who's good times? It's very obvious who good times is. Very obvious who good times is. It's the person whose name says good times. It is giving confusion. Wait, are you telling me that Twitch is not updating your name correctly? Oh, I've got like beach chairs. I didn't know I had these. Oh, these are tennis umpire chairs. Oh, well then. That's odd. Twitch still says you are good times. Welcome, Jack Russell. Announcer through the laughter. Welcome, welcome. How is tourism? I missed that completely. I have no idea. Where do you check for tourism in this thing? Ooh, what's going on here now? What in the world is this? What's going on here? Oh, okay. Does this person? Nope, they don't have. I thought for a second that they were going to have their stuff, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, I see what is happening. My name is also Shomaj. Twitch is taking time to update. Let's wait for it. I like your name now. Can I connect this up? The problem with this thing is that I think this thing doesn't really do the connections properly when the road meets. When you try and connect it from the edge of the road. So instead, I think it's always better if I rather go off of some random point, because then it recognizes it better. And then when it comes to electricity, where is the electricity? How did I get electricity here? I can't remember now. Can I go underground? Do I have a power line running over here? I think so. Yes, I do have a power line running over here. So let's try and run it. Let's try and run the connection. Maybe that's too close. Let's try and run the connection that way. And then now that connects. Okay. So poor old or good old Applegate Lane is much better. Let's wait and see how long it takes Twitch to update your name proper. Everybody, I actually want to ask something. Have any of you played with a sports ground asset? Let's get ourselves into a nice open space here. Maybe you, like, I'll show you the asset I'm talking about. So there are these grounds for making stadiums, or these assets for making stadiums. I'm sure you've all seen this Maybe you've seen it somewhere before. Because I want to try and build a stadium, right? And I was playing around with this asset. However, when I pull up Move It can't seem to select it. And I don't know why. Like, it doesn't matter what I do, and everything is on, but I can't select it to move it around. Does anybody know why that is the case? Like, any asset, any of these ones don't get selected, and I really don't understand why. But then when I put something else on, like the goalposts, I can move the goalposts around. But these stands, only the stands, I can't seem to move. Has anybody used this for any build? I've seen other creators use it and they've been able to move it perfectly fine. But I can't seem to do it. I really, really struggle. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. And if I go into like the marquee selection, and I use it, see, it selects anything within the marquee region, but not these assets. So now if I even try and move this, it moves everything else except those sports grounds. Have you tried turning on to oh, have you tried turning Anarchy on to see if it moves around? Anarchy is on, isn't it? Okay, Anarchy is off. Alright, let's turn on Anarchy. Put it down, move, and I still can't select it. What in the world? I thought I saw something. Oh no, that's that. Anarchy is on when I place this, and they don't get selected. Because now I can't build like multi-level stadiums. But I literally saw a video either earlier today or yesterday of somebody who did this, because I googled this problem, but I found a video of somebody who built a stadium and they were selecting the assets and moving them around perfectly fine. So I don't know, any ideas, people? Because I am completely stumped. Because I have an idea for a stadium build, but if I can't move this, if I can't move these things around, I can't build a stadium. So if anybody has any ideas, that would really be great. I've tried all the different ones, and all of them, I can't move any. I can't select any of them for movement. And I don't know why. But then if I go into delete, get out of that, I can delete all of them. So the game recognizes that they are there, but it's like move it doesn't recognize it. Let's see. Bye guys, my rest period is over. I have to study. Good luck, GD. I hope you you get some good studies going. Enjoy. No, we've got good times with him. Their name is GD, and then enter fly with GD. Now he's also confused. Now we've got two GDs. Welcome, flying with GD. we're gonna have a fight and clash over names. You see, now we've got two good. You see, I'm actually. Hang on a second. I'm confused. Yes, fly with GD. You are good times with GD. So now good times with him has appeared. So I thought fly with GD. You were good times with GD. Now you. I am so confused now. Good times, you're not who I thought you were. I thought you were actually flying with GD. Because flying with GD's username has been good times with GD. I am so confused. So I have been thinking good times with him, with HM, was actually, oh gosh. That is, this is just strange. That is just the strangest thing. Anyways, I wanna show you guys this. I'm gonna pull up a clip quickly on YouTube. So let's pull up. Just give me 1 second. I always get myself confused. Is this it? Yes, this is it. So here's the video that I was talking about. So I found this video when I was looking at stuff, and this person, see, this person is able to place down these assets and they can move them. They can move all these assets perfectly fine. But I can't do this. And I don't understand why. And it's not like there was anything special. They placed them using the add objects as park. Maybe that's something we can try and see. But once they placed them, they were able to move them using move it. So yeah, isn't that interesting? So maybe that's something I should try. So if I try, so let's pull up, let me delete these actually. Let's delete all of these. I don't know if that makes a difference if I use the add object versus not. I joined the stream and you said good luck with your studies, GD. I was like, what? Okay, so let's pull up the add objects menu. And where? Look, I can just search sport. And where is it? This is, here they are. So here are the sports thingamabob. I put that down, pull up, move it, and I still can't select it. But one thing I did see is that when they were placing it, they placed it via the parks menu. So I think it's props, and under props you have park. Let me get rid of that. You have park, and then in park we've got all of these things, and one of them is sports grounds. Here we go. So this is a sports ground, and there it is. So that's a sports asset. That's also sports and so on. And if I turn on move it, I still can't select or move them. Can select everything else, but I cannot select that. I don't get it. Well, from my research, it is a glitch currently that Cuboid is working on. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that helps. But then now I can't build what I want to build. Oof. Okay. I wonder when that will be fixed. Oh, because that's really gonna slow down my, I guess, my university. Because notice in my yesterday's build, there was no real sports grounds for my university. It's one of the things that I wanted to add with my rebuild, with the building of a stadium. But now if I can't select those assets, then I can't build that stadium, at least not the way I want to. So I can't build it, period, because I can't adjust anything once I put it down, which sucks. So maybe it's something I can talk about in a video and then make people understand why we're not building a proper stadium for our institution. Anyways, we'll deal with that I'll deal with that in the video. What I want to do is I want to try and close this gap a bit. Right? I want to try and blend this in with this side. And I just don't like this empty space. I want to put like a little farm or something around here, just so that the entire area is blended nicely. Dreadnought, thanks for the research. I appreciate it. This is why I'm glad when when things like these come up, I can ask people on chats, because that always helps me get information, which is really good. Because I sit stamped, because I often what's the word I'm looking for now? Oh, gosh. I often like what am I trying to say? I practice what I want to build sometimes before actually doing it in a video, because it can be crappy when you're building something, you're recording, and then it's not the way you want it. So when I'm doing like really complex things, I tend to sort of practice it out first, and then I go and do it in video. So when I was busy doing that with a stadium, it was not working out, and I was just like, why? I got you. You got me, that's for sure. As for that one, there's no doubt about it, and me is very much appreciating of it. I wish Q would join the stream today. That would be cool, because then I could ask him. I feel like my water level has changed. I don't know if it's just low tide or what, but I feel like my water level has changed across the entire map. Let's put this on. Let's shrink you, bump you up, and I'll make you like that. Given where I am, I think we can have some pine trees along this edge. I think we can have some good old pine trees all along this area. Densify the forest a little bit. This is okay. Can I get a house or two in here? Yes, I'm zoning. Yeah, I had that happen on a few of my maps. I thought it was just because it was a modded map, so I just replaced the ocean and made it higher. You can replace the ocean? You can replace the entire ocean? Oh, there it is. Border sea water source. Controls water flowing into or out of the border, and the lowest sea controls sea level. With waves and tides disabled, it will maintain constant level. With waves and tides enabled, the sea level rises and falls below the original sea level. Right click to designate the elevation. Left click to place it. Oh, wow. I am not going to play with that. You are a braver person than me. Dreadnought, I can tell you that. But that is cool. It's good to know. It's good to know that I have that option actually. Let's turn that off. And let's just close this gap. Let's remove these that are in the middle of the road. I kind of wonder why when things are placed with Anarchy, they don't allow you to, it doesn't just, what's the word, delete when you draw roads over them. I think that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I made a mistake with it and had to reload from 10 minutes before. Oof, that sounds painful. And you know how painful it always is. Hey, when you have to reload, it's never fun. It's never fun. Try recording and then having to reload. Oh gosh, that's the worst. Tell you, anytime you see like a weird cut in my editing where there isn't continuous flow, odds are the game crashed on me and I had to reload. And I had to do my best to remember where I was, where my camera position was, and just record from there. It is such a pain when that happens. And also last week with the release of the patch, I had a lot of crashes, so I kept on having to reload. Yo, that was painful. Because as the mods were being updated, weird things were just happening. Look how fancy emote I got. Look at that fancy little emote. What a cool fancy little emote. So last week Thursday, I wake up, right, and I start recording, and then I had to stop the recording because you know work, and then I think around my lunch hour, I decided, okay, let me do like an hour's worth of recording and see what happens. I fire up the game and nothing is working. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I've probably built half of what I was intending to, and I was running out of time, obviously, because it's Thursday. I need to finish recording and edit all in one evening. I wanted to just die because the mods were all broken. But kudos to the mod creators, because wow, I think the rate at which they all got updated was just absolutely amazing. Because by the end of Thursday, by Thursday evening, all my mods were working. All of them were working. And I could get back into it. City Skylines at work. No, not at work, at home. So I work from home on certain days, and Thursday was one of them. So when I work from home on those days, I tend to wake up early and get some building done. And then before my work day starts, usually at about 9. So, because of kids, usually I'm awake. They wake me up by, I would say, 6. So between 6 and 8, because the wife generally gets them ready. So while she's doing that, I can be doing some building and trying to make some progress, which is generally what I tend to do. So by the time the work day starts at 9 o'clock, give or take, I would have at least done something. Usually by Thursday mornings, what I'm doing is editing. But every now and then, I am far behind and I have to record on a Thursday. Sanctum, how's Talanen doing? I've been absent for a while, so I'm curious. Talanen has been away, hey? Talanen, I think at the beginning of this, was it beginning of this year? Either beginning of this year or last year, one of the two. I think it was last year, I might be mistaken. He said that he wanted to take a break, and so he's been very quiet on all platforms, as far as I know anyways. So yeah. Let me just shift these a little bit. I want to shift them out wide a little bit. Why are you doing that? Oh, because marquee is on. I occasionally talk to Talon and he is still active, just not on servers. Yes, that is true. That is very true. Ooh. Is there an option to keep to terrain? Oh, okay, you have to move it first and then to terrain. Okay. And then to terrain. Ah, that's fine. I wonder if it would be worth having something here as well. Or should I leave it? Nah, let's leave it like this. I was thinking of squeezing something small. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's grab the grass asset. And I'll use this one all the way along here. Do-dum, do-dum, dum. Do-do-dum. Do-dum, do-dum, dum-dum. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Oh, also, let me ask for some help on this. Does anybody know of any assets that one can use to build like something that looks like a bridge, like a completely covered bridge, like to build a custom bridge of some sort? That would be very nice. I've been looking for assets that can allow me to do more custom stuff, but I don't know what's in the library. It's really, really hard for me to find assets I can use. So does anybody know of any? Tell him I say hi. If he even remembers me, I will tell him you say hi. Let's put this chappy all the way across. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That will do. And then you've got a highway running right over here. I like this. Okay, this looks a little bit better, but now this chap, I'm going to grab you. And I'm going to put the grass asset over on this area. I think let's do I think this one is slightly brighter, right? Let me just check. Yes, this one is slightly brighter. So let's use this one. Where are you? Use this side. Because I do want a slightly more outstanding color in and around this place. So let's do that. All the way along. Actually, let's get it all the way there. Complete. Oops. Complete that area. There we go. No, let's use this one rather. Oh yeah, that's much better. Nice and bright, actually. In fact, I like that one more than I even like this one. So we're going to get rid of this one, and I'm going to convert this one also into the bright one. I think this looks better. It looks better for achieving the visual that I want, because it just stands out so much more. I think it is much Much better for this look. Yes. That's cool. That's better. I'm happier with that. Much happier with that. So now this looks like it's flowing onto the space a little bit better. I don't know if it's worth, okay, no, this mountain is quite high. This is quite a high mountain, so I can't put things on it unless what I do is I sort of bring this area down just a bit and then we put something over on here. Or I make it look like it's something, but it's nothing. Let's disable that. Let's just do that. I don't know why I'm suffering. Let's just do this. I want to see what that would look like if I was to do, because from afar I think it will look better if no, I won't do that. I won't do that. Let's just cover it all up. Let's just cover it all up. I don't like the fact that the terrain is showing sort of the dirty areas and stuff like that. So let's just cover most of it all back up, all the way along. I can leave just a small little patch. I think that's fine. That little patch is fine. I don't like too much of this type of terrain showing. I think it looks too out of place. So I'm not a fan. Let's hide. All the way hide. I think even this must get hidden now. I think that goes way too far. Up to there. Let's just hide. And then what I'll do is I'm going to turn on Anarchy. And then with Anarchy, we'll just add a little bit of density just so that the places all get covered a little bit better. So I'm not going too crazy so that I don't end up with a whole lot of trees, but just enough to get some density going. Yeah, I don't really like the dirt hill texture, so I changed it to something nicer. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't want to go down that path yet of changing textures. I want to wait for official theme support to come out, whenever that will be, and then I'll start doing that, because I feel like, hey man, the more mods you use, the harder it gets, especially when it's unofficial things which load custom assets and stuff. That just scares me too much, so I try and avoid it as much as I possibly can and wait for the proper stuff. But Dreadnought, you do you. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong. Okay. Yeah, you see, when I look at this, I want to change this texture. I want something colorful around here. But what do you guys think of a mini expansion to Reef Haven around here? The only thing is I don't know what the expansion would be. Also, now that I've got this highway connection over on this side, I'm not so afraid to connect things up here anymore. But if I connect things up here, I think this road will get little to no use. I mean, as it stands right now, it's barely getting any use. So a potential way to solve it is to do a development around here. That will then give reason for cars to drive around here. Good idea. I'm assuming you're referring to the expansion to Reef Haven. Over on here. And then a build over here. I would love to see, I honestly love to see another town set here. Oh, I've got something flying funky all over me. But then this is also another town. I would love, you know, the reason why I'm not building this is that I want to build this town in one episode on YouTube. Like, it will be a huge build, but I think because I want this to be a very, very tiny town, I think it will be good for one video. So I'll wait on that. But I'm just thinking of how I can always make these areas stand out a little bit more. And I've got this area that comes here. Imagine we just bring in some roads over on the side and just put a few more houses and farms, very similar to Victoria, around this area. Then Brightwater has a little bit of life, right? Just a little bit of life. I will have to see. This is a road I want to bring in. Oh, something else also considering, by the way. That's another thing if you notice. So my university capacity obviously has gone up. I'm at 4,500. So that should give you an idea of what I have done. I was thinking of putting another university here, but I think I don't need to anymore, at least not right now. But I do think that this place could do with a little extension that just goes along this side and sort of closes out the town a bit. So I'm thinking something like, let's turn this off. I'm thinking something like so. And this would be going up a hill, so I must be careful because it's starting to rise up into that little space. I'm not quite sure though then how or where this. Oh, but you know what? This game is it does so awesome. It just does such an awesome job with the roads. Like, I love how it goes ahead and connects us up. For me, without me having City Skylines 1 would never have allowed a connection like this. So this makes me very happy to see. Let's do that. And we can do maybe that up to about there. And because I think we're really coming to the end of Waterworth, and we will soon be starting something new in the live streams. And I'm excited to start something new in the live streams. I really am. We've been working on this town. I don't know, it's probably been a good 3 months, right? If not even longer, that we've been building this town. So this town is quite well, highly detailed. It's probably the most detailed town in the region. And of course, that is also understandable because we have the time to do it. Yeah, road changes is such a big drive from Cities 1. Like, really, eh? The roads alone, or the road tools alone, are reason enough for me to just never go back to Cities 1. Because I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Why are you here like that? There we go. Oh, I love doing this, like just putting trees along the edges of power lines just so that they stand out like so. Man, this is, I love it. Oh gosh. Doo-doo. Let's see, how far down does this road go? Okay, it doesn't go too far down. Because I'm thinking that we have some development around on this side. Maybe that's too close. Have some development along here. It's really ugly. Maybe convert this to a dirt road. Even this to a dirt road. Yeah, that probably works. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's put down a 2x3. 2x3 house over on this side. Let's turn on my Anarchy. Another one on this side. And then I don't like it when this does that. But it's fine. You can't always get what you want. I believe that's how the song goes. And then we can adjust this afterwards anyway, so it's all good. Okay. And if I can get a 2, maybe a 3. Let's get a 3x2 that we can stick down in places like here and here. Then I can grab these two, shift them along. You know, I should really now start learning to do this because these trees just don't stay. They don't go, I mean. Doom, doo, doo, doom. Let's plonk that and let's shift you a little bit. I think I can put a little shop in this corner. Yeah, we can put a little shop in this corner. 3x3 shop. Never heard that song before. Which song? You can always get what you want. Is that the one you're referring to? I think you're too young. I don't even remember who sang it. It's an old song. Let's plonk this also over here. Do you know what I don't have right now, Dreadnought? The area filler mod. Because it didn't, at the time, last week, yes, Thursday, it wasn't updated, so it wasn't working for my game, which was really sad. So that one, which would allow me to then change this. Let me see if it's been updated actually, because that is, to me, that, did they remove paradox mods from the menu here? They removed it from the in-game menu. Well, isn't that a bummer? Well, that's sad. Let's plonk. I don't think there's a 4x3, is there? Yeah, there's no 4x3. Maybe there's a 4x4? Yeah, it's fixed. Okay, great. I will go and grab it again. We can just adjust you and adjust you. It's a nice big house there, yeah? Let's find some assets to put here. And I can put 2 2x2s here. Two 2x2s. But you see, now that they've removed the options from the menu, now I can't just go and download and continue. I have to now get out of the game completely. I have to get out of my save. I don't understand why. But yes, they did remove paradox mode from the menu. That's weird. That's so weird. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. The stream has been great so far. Unfortunately, I have to leave. Good evening, everyone. See you all next week. Samson, take it easy. Thanks for dropping by. I really, really appreciate it. I really don't understand some of the decisions, eh? And I'm sure there's good reason for it. And I'm sure they probably even talk about it, but I just don't pay attention. Who knows? And then I'm here busy moaning and groaning and complaining. Oh, can I convert this? Actually, I don't want any parking on you anyways. Can we convert this one? I can. However, I do not like. We can do that, but I think I want the turning to start maybe around here rather. So then I can go ahead and change you like that. And
it's
then
a raid.
It's a raid. Oh my word, I forgot I set up things like this eons ago. Picana is raiding. Thank you so much, Picana, for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Welcome, 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 raiders. It's a raid. Oh my gosh. Evening. How are you doing? How you doing? Ooh. I have a weird insect flying across my screen. My first ever raid. I am the beneficiary. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. I think I've raided once. I think it was Moose that I raided. I can't remember. But I didn't know what was happening. I don't know how. I was like, what in the world am I doing? I did something. And I didn't even know when the raid was completed. So I was sitting on my stream wondering what is going on. I'm doing great. Cheers. Great stuff. I don't know if that cheers is a goodbye cheers or if it's a you are doing great. You know, this is one of the things about language in different parts of the world. Because for me, a cheers is goodbye. Wasn't entirely sure what the hell I was doing. Yep, there we go. So it's good to know I'm not the only one who went through it the first time I did it. Okay, so that is connected up nicely. We can grab that and shift. I think I want a little farm or something in this little space right here. And then we'll probably put a farm here as well to complete it. So No, I'll be hanging around. The cheers will say thank you for asking how I'm doing. Ah, there we go. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. The different ways in which people speak the same language around the world. I find that so fascinating. In fact, just yesterday, my wife and I had a little. It wasn't a debate. It's more like, babes, you completely misunderstood what I said. It's like, you completely misunderstood what I said. Like, you see, English language spoken by two people who have been married for 10 years, and still we get a lot of loss in translation. Imagine how much so people you've never spoken to who are on the other side of the planet to you. But anyways, I thought that was interesting. Let's get someone that way I want to pull. No, I think I'm overdoing what I want to do here. I think I'm definitely overdoing what I want to do here. So let's first get a house or two in over on this place. And we will get another one in over on this side. I think this side can just be fairly well developed, which should be okay. We can put a 3x3 over here. Maybe another one over here. Oh no, these are beachfront properties. But if I use the low density beachfront properties, it's much better. And you know what? Let's plonk this there. Let's see. What does that look like? That's okay. I think that's fine. Little house on a hill. It's all right. And then all I need to do is just retreat the land just a little bit. This is so that I can do that. There we go. Cool. And then now I've got the room to build out my little farms. So let's put together some farms over here, and you can come in and join over. Oh, that's perfect. Perfect. Those are always the best kind, when things just fit snugly, completely unplanned. I love it. Let's get it over on this side and then complete it out. There we go. Come on. There we go. Farms, you know they're coming. Hey, Dreadnought, you know they're coming. We cannot go a live stream without some farms, right? A live stream without farms would not be a Sanctum stream. You should know when that happens, Sanctum has been kidnapped by aliens and I have been replaced. That is one sure way to tell it ain't me. Exactly. Please work. I think I've gone a tad bit too far. How's that? Oh yes. I want to do more circular, whatever you want to call them. I don't think I do enough of those. I tend to get lazy and just build straight lines, and that's so boring. Can I fit something on here? Yes, I can. But I think because we are, I think we'll do it like so. And then I'll squeeze something here and then one more here. I think we can do a regular farm texture over on this side. Let's bring you like so, like so, like so. Boom. And then straight down to about there. Let's join you up. We good? Yep, we good. And what texture would be good over here when I look at it from afar? Maybe the orange one? I think that orange one might be good. Let's try sticking the orange one and see. Let's get you in as far as I can. And this is another thing. It's a pity I don't have... You can't do curves with... What is this? What are these things called? Surfaces. Which I think is sad. Because surfaces are the backbone of building things like a golf course. And if you know anything about golf courses, the greens are generally... What's this thing? Circular in nature. Oh, yeah, you get what I mean. I love leaf farms. They're so bright, eh? Da 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 dum. Da 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 dum dum da dum 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 dum. The leaf farms idea, by the way, I did get it from you, if you might recall. You were the one who directed me to go download the new, well, expansions to IEA. Is it IA something? Yeah, those things. Picana, I really need to build some farms. I don't think I've touched them since launch. Oh, they are amazing. You really should. And once you go down the farm route, it's so hard to come back because I think they just add so much more realism. Like I cannot do... I can't imagine what cities will be like without my ability to build farmlands. Yes, I do remember that suggestion. Yeah. Like, look at all of this. Like, just how beautifully the farms just bring everything together, right? Like, I think farms are just the best. If you don't build farms, you have to build farms. I have an idea to put a farm all along the side. We're gonna put a farm up here. I'll get on them shortly. Nice. Let's get rid of you and you and you. Now, which farm texture should we use for this place here? Light green, bright green. Ooh, bright green. Maybe bright green might work over on this side. Let's try bright green. And this is the thing that I love most about farms. Like, it's your imagination. Whatever you want to do, just do it. If you want to build gridded farms, you can build gridded farms and they will look good. If you want to build curved farms, you can build curved farms and they will look good. Like, it's so hard to go wrong with farms. And there are so many options. So many. You can build farms with a lot of trees. You can build farms with no trees. You can, like, it is just, I love him. I love him. And from time to time also, I like to use the big fence. I think the big fence also adds so nicely to it. And can I build a curved big fence here? I can build a curved big fence over there. Look at that. Me likes it. Farms for the win. Farms for the win. I have animals crossing the road. Do the cars that respect the animals? No, they don't. I thought I would see the cars slow down for the animals, but nope. Cities cars are not about that life. Animals for what? 3. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put, oh, too much. 4. We're gonna put down some plantations. I love these plantations as well because they just add another element to the farmland world. Oh, I love it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ah, that's so good. Oh, oops, my bad. Boom. Let's just put, oh, too much shade. Too much shade will get cast if I put these ones there. And then I think this is okay. I feel like having something here, but maybe like plantations or something. Hang on. Let's see. Let's get rid of 1 or 2 things over here. I know this is going up a little hill, but I still think it will look cool if we have a little plantation over on this side. Keep some trees all around there. Hey, RLJ Slick. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Maybe let's use the bigger one because it will stand out a little bit more. Let's up you to 5, 6, 7. I think 7 is good. I do well. I am glad you do well. Very glad you do well. I hope you continue to do well. I don't know if you drive through a mountainous countryside, you'll sometimes see these plantations that just go up like mountains and stuff, or hills, whatever you wanna call them. And I like to reproduce some of these every now and then, especially in the outskirts of towns, because that's generally where I tend to see them. So whenever I get the opportunity to build things like this, you know, we take the opportunity and we run with it. At this point, I've lost count of how many trees I have on the map. I don't think I ever knew. And this is one of the things that I love about cities too, is I don't think I even have to keep count or care. Like, look at that. That just adds so much. I can go ahead and put a whole bunch all around here and this whole area will just come alive some more. I love it. Now to really think of how I'm going to close off all of this area, hey, because we really are done. Let's see if we can get a 2x3 in here. I think we need to close off that gap there. And I can probably squeeze one more there. No, let's not do this. Let's squeeze. Let's squeeze a nice big one in here. How do you look? Yeah, that will work. Let's go back to... Oh, but I am in single brush mode. Single... Wait, hang on. Oh, no, there. Bam, bam, bim, boom. Bim, bam, boom, boom. I think this needs to go and you need to go. It's too close to the power line. But you can stay. And I can just put one or two of you. A couple more of you. Hey, you're like perfectly created planter for this. Let me do this. I am actually going to create one more road. Let's do it like this. And then close it like, oof, that elevation is hectic. Oof, that elevation is a lot. It's 11. It's not too bad. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I can get rid of a couple of these. And I think we should be able to squeeze in a 2x4, right? I think I should be able to squeeze a nice 2x4 up there on that mountain, on that little hill. Sanctum, excited about the new region packs coming out. I am indeed, and I cannot wait to give them a try. I most certainly am. I mean, look, again, this is one of my things though. I generally don't build or rebuild things as they are in the real world. I'm just probably going to incorporate a lot of them into my existing build. But either way, I'm just happy for more assets. That's the thing that I am most excited about. And I can't wait to make use of them. I don't know if you guys have seen the post that Colossal Order put on the Steam page on what is involved in creator builds, like how all the criterias and things that you have to meet and so on. Like, if you haven't seen it, you check it out. It will give you an idea of how much effort is actually involved when doing one of those region packs. Like, it's insane. Yep. That was amazing, right? Yes. So just in case anybody thinks it's like it's just a quick thing that happens, no, it happens over a long period of time. When I did my map pack, it was about 8 months of collaboration between myself and Colossal Order to get it to the point where it was ready to be shipped, because they're very specific about what you can and cannot do, what's compatibility and so on. So yeah, big shout out and kudos to all the creators, because I think it's such an involved process. I don't think a lot of people quite understand how involved it is. And let's just blend all of that in beautifully. Okay, and then when you have ugliness like that, you call on What was it? Dreadnought, were you the one who had a name for it? I think it was in the last video. The ugliness something. Somebody had a nice term. Oh, now I've forgotten it. I've forgotten what the term was. Ugliness something. Or was it even ugliness? It might be something else completely. I'm just remembering ugliness. I'm thinking whether I want the farm to come this far out. Or maybe it can come out this far and then we replace this area with farms. Maybe that's too much. I think that's too much. And that's too far. I think that's too far. So for now, as I look at it now, actually, I don't think I want to put anything around here. I'm going to close it off rather with forest. Let's just close it off with forest. I think it's better this way. I remember I said a term that you've never heard of, but I forgot what it was. I have to go and rewatch the last live stream and see if I can find it. The problem also is that you don't know when. And I don't even know if it was in the last stream or if it was a stream before. Like, who knows? But it was a very nice term, like ugliness hide, not ugliness hider, but something to that effect. Like, oh guys, I love that look so much. So much. Does anybody know how to recolor a high school? Or if it's even possible to recolor a high school? Let's go and look at the high school assets here. Does anybody know if this orange can be recolored? Somebody left a comment on my previous video saying that it can be done, and they gave some instructions on how to do it. But I tried to follow that instruction, but it didn't make any sense. Something about pull something, but I have tried everything, but I cannot change this orange color. Has anybody managed to change this orange color? I would really love to know. Nope. Okay. So it's not just me. Two assets that I have not been able to change the color of. It's this one and the hospital. The hospital stays perpetually white no matter what you do, and the high school stays orange no matter what you do. So that is kind of a disappointment, a little bit. How would this look if it was a little bit taller? Would it be too much? This could actually fit in here, guys. Let's turn on Anarchy. Oh, what just happened? Oh, Control A locks the asset. Huh. Out of service. Oh, it switches it on and off. Oh, I had no idea. That's so interesting, because I have Anarchy off, so let me turn it back on, and then I can go and I can upgrade without problem. I actually think increasing the height will work out very nicely over here. I like that. What I don't like though is I think these two this asset here actually specifically is too high, because it makes the ending rather abrupt. So we're gonna get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of this building. What's the size here? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4x4. Let's find another 4x4 asset that is mid height, but not. Ooh, you are perfect. I think that is perfect. And then I'm going to get rid of this one as well, because I think this one is also a bit too high. And the thing I'm looking for is 2x4. Oh, welcome to the stream. Is it Gerald? Like, you know, what is it? The Witcher? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Really, really appreciate it.
It's a raid.
Hey, we got another raid. Just the Luca. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. I've got a sound clip that usually plays like that. Like, welcome, Raiders. Choose your fate or choose your fate. Oh, something like that. I can't remember what it is. But welcome. Nope, that's too high. Thank you so much for the raid. So you too tall. Maybe I could use a slightly shorter one. How's this one? There we go. I think that's better. That's a better tapering down of downtown Bedford. I think that tapers down a little bit better. I would love to get a height that is like maybe that ends right there for this chappie. How big is this chappie? He looks like let's just have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is a 4 by 3. Okay, let's see if we can get a nice 4 by 3. Perfectly. Sleep time. Just enjoy your sleep. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Go get some rest. Get yourself some good old deserved rest. Oh yeah, maybe this height might be better. Or this? No, you are exactly the same height. You are, in fact, you are the same building. You are taller. Slightly taller. Same height. Same height. Okay, so this one is slightly shorter, but I don't like the look. I like the look of the EU assets, but they are too, this one is too similar to, well, is it? I like the height of this asset. You know what? Bye. Sorry guys, I just completely obliterated a whole bunch of people's homes. Yes, I think this height is a little bit better. There we go. I think this gives me a better feel for what the downtown area of Bedford is, and this now gives me a slightly better tapering off. But then now I look at this and I think this one is now too tall, but it's fine. I can see the roof of that one over this one, so I think it works. I think I should do is, let's go ahead, let's make these that. There we go. You know what, whilst we edit, we might as well just, you know, let's turn that off. Might as well just put a couple more in here, because why not? And then we have a nice green space, and we can do the same for the side as well. I have this habit of always forgetting to just do something with the space between intersections, and I tend to leave them so bland and empty, and even I myself, I find them so boring. I shouldn't get too crazy with trees over here, because as the cars are coming in, you want them to see oncoming traffic. So let's not go too crazy over there. Cool, that works. I want to do like massive residential expansion in this space. Like just something like this, just sprawl all around here. I can't wait for that. Okay. How did we even get here? Oh yes, we wanted to talk about changing the asset, or changing the color of this asset. And it doesn't look like it's possible. So, oh, that's a bummer. I really like the way Bedford turned out. It now places these sort of Spanish style villas. I want to cover up this entire area with these assets. And you know what? Let's extend some roads out, right? I mean, we've got the gist of what I'm trying to build. I don't think I need to do this in a YouTube video. So let me try and see what we can do about that. But I'm not quite sure how to extend it. I think I do want, Anarchy back on, please. Thank you. I definitely want an extension back and a road this side. Love the look. Oh, wait, just use the lake bed surface around my large inner city intersection. I just used the lake bed surface. Which one is that? I think it's one of these ones, right? Yeah, Riverbed. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. You've just given me an idea for some detailing work. Thank you, Dreadnought. You just give me some ideas for some detailing work, which I'm going to try and employ. I will definitely give that a try. Okay, so we're gonna get, that is heftily high. Oh, it's actually not as bad as it looks. It's actually not as bad as it looks. Because I want to try and see if I can get some assets over this mountain or this hill or whatever you wanna call it. But the challenge is always, how do you get these things in for it to look decent, right? Because when you're working with hills, it can be quite tricky if you get it wrong. It will just look really off. And it's part of the reason why I don't like doing hill work in live videos or in my YouTube videos, because I think they are just so tricky. And I generally don't have too much wiggle room to delete and retry and so on. So let's see where we are at. So if I can get in, let's get in some 3x6s. I think a 3x6 should fit in here. No, that's too much. Glad I could help. Yep, you could definitely help. So let's put that there. But I don't want to put down anything that I cannot recolor to an orange theme. Okay, cool. I can recolor that. That's nice. Oof, but no, that is not nice. Look how the road just dips down in here. Can I cover you up with the trees and will you still look? Okay, so it will still look decent if I cover up the trees. Cover it up with trees. It doesn't affect the neighbor's house too bad, so that's nice. Okay, cool. So we will leave that. And what's the angle difference here? Minus 18%. That's too much. Let's do this. Okay, this is a minus 2%, which is not too bad. And then you are minus 10%. Minus 10% is quite a bit. Minus 5, okay, you are still decent. I can put that over there. And then I need to figure out how I connect this up with something else. But we will figure that out just now. Okay, so you are plus 7 plus 13 is too much. plus 0.8. It's okay. This is minus 6. It's okay. Plus 7 plus 6. I think this is also okay. I can get you all the way up to here, and we can end it over there. The question is, how do I connect this up with the rest of everything else? Or maybe I don't. Oh no, wait. I'm confused. Could I bring it through to here maybe? Can it connect up to this road here? Probably could, and it might work out. I think this might work out. And then you connect up to this like that. So it's kind of an awkward driving through spots, but I think that's okay. And then we can replace this one with a 2x2 home right here in this corner. And oh no, we've got one sitting right there next to it, so we can't have the same assets sitting right next to each other. So we can grab you, recolor you, and there we go. Why aren't you colored? Oh, you are colored. Guess it's the wrong color. Ooh, which is the roof? Let's unlock that. Well, this is clearly not. Oh, that is the roof. Okay. And I can just make it a little bit darker. Maybe like this. Getting the right orange color is so tough. So tough. Okay, there we go. That's fine. I think back here, we're gonna end this one off with a roundabout, and we'll end you also off with a roundabout. Okay, so this road is now connected via there. It looks weird, but it does the job, right? I mean, in these sort of coastal areas, you do have some pretty funky looking areas. Maybe I can sing this a little bit. How does that affect everything else? It's not too bad. Okay, so we've got that there. Let me grab this one. And what happens as I try to continue to raise it up? Okay, there we go. I think that's a bit better. That's a bit better. And then do we have, yes, look at this. Look at this, everybody. We have room to be able to put a nice 2x2 here. Possibly a 2x3 here. And possibly a 2x4 here. Possibly a 2x4 there. And if we grab the color, we can stick the colors on. Oh, I think this works. I think this works, my peeps. And then as we stick more trees in and around, and of course, we'll put down some palms, of course, because this is tropical vibes we're going for. I think it looks good. We continue in the Spanish villas. Are we saying yay? Why are we yaying? 2x4, 2x4. Let's try 2x4 here. No, I've just put you down. Let's put you. Ooh. Can I put down a 2x5 here? I I can put a 2x5 here. The question is what that would look like. This is why I like to do builds like this on live streams. It's so that I have the freedom to be able to do these types of adjustments. Doing this in a video really is just super hard. Because we continue the Spanish villas. We continue the Spanish villas. I shall show them off at the end of the next video. I just hope I don't forget. I have a habit of forgetting to show the stuff that we do in the live streams. Two by three. If it's this close, that's very, very close. First time chatter. Is color change for assets part of a mod? Yes, it is. Thrombo number. It is. It's a mod called Color Changer. I think that's kind of simple. So, yeah. You are welcome. It is my pleasure. So for this side, what I will do is I'll try and get, let's actually get a 2 by 2 and then angle it, keep it sort of straight-ish with what's happening there. There we go. And then we can do the same for this side, but I think here we can just snap it to the road. That's fine. Yeah, we can snap that around to the road. And is that too close? Oof, that is wonky. I think that's a little bit too wonky. Maybe if I make it a 2 by 3, then what I can do is, no, not 2 by 3, 3 by 2. If we make this a 3 by 2, let's grab a beachside house. Yeah, just what I thought. Oh, I thought we could terraform and make it fit in a little bit better, but I think this is fine. This is gonna have to do. And ooh, okay, that fits right there. Cool. I'm happy with that. We're gonna manually place these so that they sit a little bit better around the bend. And let me find one more. Oh, you also look like a nice mansion. That can also go there. And I think I can get maybe a 3 by 3 to fit into the rest of these spaces. Okay, we can put a 3 by 3 here. That's fine. And then the ones on this side will probably be on this side of the road, because not everybody can have super nice views. So, you know, it is what it is. I imagine the ones that face, the houses that face against the hill will probably be a tad bit cheaper, but this is still premium living, right? As average Joes are not going to be able to afford here. Can I get, okay, you know what, it's better to not have the road be too close to the backyard of the other house. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Can I get it by 4 to fit here nicely? I can. Let's get it by 4 in that little corner. Maybe another one here as well. And then let's do a 3. A big 3x4 in this on this side. And if I put, I don't want to put another by 4 because it takes up way too much space from down there. So we'll do it by 3. For there. Then let's snap these ones on, shall we? So that's one. I think I can get another one here without too many problems. Then I can get a 3x2 one, which will then sit, no, 3x2. Let's find a nice mansion. No, I've used you recently. Let's use this one. Okay. Now I'm going to put down a couple of trees because I need to have the place looking the way it needs to start looking nice. Otherwise, I don't get inspiration to keep going. Places like here, I just completely cover up because I don't like those textures showing at all. They are ugly. So we can cover up places like this as well. And I will use a little bit more of the lighter trees to just enclose all of the space. It's places like this that really need a lot of foliage cover because it's just there. Bim, 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 beep, 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 beep. And we can do the following to places like here. And just more trees. More trees! When in doubt, plant trees. And of course, when you are doing tropical, plonk a lot of palm trees. Let's grab that. Let's start colorizing. And just get all of the places looking Spanish villa-esque. Oh yes, it's coming together. It's coming together. Trees, dreadnought trees. Never more than enough. Never too many trees. There's no such thing as too many trees. Yeah, these guys are gonna have the views. But I'm still going to cover them up with trees. Well, not entirely. 5. But these are the mansions of the mansions. The places that people want to live and look down upon everybody. What is that? What is that poem? Ozymandias. Look down on my work and despair. Let's put you right there next to him. Okay. And now over here, because it's so now close to the water, I'm going to reduce you to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think I reduced this one to 4. And let's just snap it on for now. We'll snap you on for now. We'll snap you also on. No. Let's do 3. And then what I will do is when we put this here, I will use move it to drag it out just a tad bit. There we go. We're going to terraform this place a little bit just to make it blending a little bit better. I've also got these ones here that I want to come and bring together. So, ooh, this is interesting. Let's start with this side. Let's start with this side. I want to see. Okay, and if we put you here, nope, you conflict. So let's try that again. Which one was it? Wasn't you? Maybe it was you, I can't remember. Okay, there we go. I have no conflict. These are not as nice as I would have liked them to be. Okay, that's fine. Man, just imagine living in a place like that. I think I would actually be scared. Let's see what I can do with terraforming quickly before I get over myself. I get too ahead of myself, I mean. Let's shrink this a little bit and see what happens when we do that. I'd sled down there in the winter. Oh, that would be cool. That sounds really cool. Okay, so I can't get it to go down, and we can get some rocks down here to make Dreadnought's journey a little bit more interesting. Slid into the rocks, Dreadnought. Okay, so when I look at this, if I go and grab, woohoo, use rocks as a ramp. I like it. I like the way you think. I'm just having, I want to see how I can blend all of this together. I need to get an idea at least, because otherwise everything I'm planning on doing here might not work. But then again, I'm already doing it, so I'm not about to go back now, that's for sure. I think this needs to be elevated a little bit. Okay, and then things like you can move out of the way. And then we can place the big trees down here where hopefully they don't block too much of the view. I mean, it's all well and good. I would really like to get views here, but the landscape it's so ugly. It's the only reason why I put down all of these trees. It's so ugly. So maybe have it be like foliage. So it's like low covering bushes that cover the ground as opposed to it covering the views. I think this probably is a little bit better. Yeah, so when it's like this, at least I managed to cover up most of the area, but the views still remain, which I think is pretty cool. The only thing is like it's a lot of trees. It's a lot of trees. But it's a small price to pay for some good detailing work. I think this is good. Oh, come on. I hate the way these trees... It's like it just disappears. It doesn't even give you any warning. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. And can I... Ooh, wrong one. Can I get a couple of these also into these areas to make it look a little bit better? Yeah, you can. We certainly can. Great. Kidokes. That's all right. I'm happy with the way that is looking. Let's get this area also a little bit... Oh, what I want to do, I actually want to get, I don't know, I think I want to get some houses on the other side as well. Or do I? I'm not sure. I think I definitely want to get a house in this corner. I think I definitely want something in this corner. We can use mover to adjust it. Oh no, it can't be you. Definitely cannot be that house because I already have one sitting right here. So maybe, ooh, yeah, you work. You work very well. Let's just get, oof. He's going to have a light post right in front of his entrance. In fact, this is not very unrealistic. My brother's house is like this. He's got a light post sitting right outside, like right in front of his gate. And he's been applying to the municipality for the longest time for them to come and move it. And they're not even bothering. But why in the world a light is sitting right outside his gate? Gosh. Oof. So you are going to be a little bit nasty. Free lights. Well, positive mindsets. Positive mindsets, Dreadnought. Let's get it all out. Get a little bit of landscape out. Oh, you know what? I don't know why I keep using this. I've got this one, which gives me different ones. New chat rules, positivity only. I like that. Let's get a couple of stones. Now that I've got the different, this one that just does different stones, I think this is so much better. And we're gonna lower this one again. And then we're gonna use you to cover up as much of this ugliness as we can. But I think it's unrealistic to just be putting so many of these down. So I'm probably going to end up putting a whole bunch of trees, or I'm going to leave this ugliness. We'll see. Ugh, there goes trees. Disappearing trees. Doo-doo-doom, let's grab that one. I don't know if I should put something on this side. I really am a little bit confused as to whether I should or not. Oops. Oops. Places like here, I'm definitely going to cover all of this up with trees because it is not very pretty. And then some of these guys will also have some nice big trees. Maybe I can get one in that corner. We can give this chappy a big hedge in front of their house with maybe one of those trees. Then I'm gonna go ahead and grab the color. Let's apply colors all over. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I will be right back. Sure, Dreadnought. Okay. It's looking good. I think if we can cover this entire area with this style of housing, that would be great. You know what would be really cool is if I manage to work everything out. We get all the way up to the top here and we have like one of these 2 or 3 of these mansions up here. But how do I get up here is the question. Because I think it would be nice to have... Which mansion is this? This is the musician's mount of... what's this thing? Ooh, hello. Wait. Wait. Let's get rid of you. This is what I'm talking about. Right, this is what we're talking about. Can this be applied to this? No, we can't paint it. Oh, how unfair is that? Oh, how unfair is that? Okay, but given where it is here, we can connect a road. We can actually connect a road to it. Okay. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself just yet. Let's return you to your state and let's get more of these houses in play. So for this one, you're gonna come, let's turn that off. You're gonna come over to this side, and then you are going to, let's bring this one on. Gonna have this one be like that, this one be like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay, because I think there must be a beach somewhere around here. Now if I bring this one then over like so, oof, plus 11% is too much. Plus 8, maybe that's still fine. Let's do this one. And then let's end it here. Okay. And then this chap. Oh, he's got a connection here. Okay. That he can still connect here. I don't want to make the assets too big, but also at the same time, I can't exactly just have roads everywhere. So let's grab this one and let's lower you a little bit. I think lowering you a little bit is good. And then we'll get rid of these ones that are crossing into the road. Okay, let's go back to putting down some houses. Okay, you're not destroying too much. Let me find myself a 3. Maybe put a 3x3 right here. Another one somewhere around here. And then a level 1 over on the side works. And then we can grab a couple of these. Let's go back to snapping. And I think we can snap a couple of these onto, nope, you look the same. I do not want assets that look the same sitting right next to each other. There we go. There we go. That's all right. You're far enough away from that one, so that should work. Then let's make them a little bit more dense around here. So I can put a 2x4 Let's start you from here rather. Let's grab a 2x4 there, another one there, another one there, another one there. And the last one, can I make this one 3x4? Let's see if we can make this one a 3x4. If we can't, we'll just go back to a 2x4. Nah, we can't make it a 3x. Well, I can make it a 3x4 if I go ahead then and delete. If I go ahead and delete those, then this can work like that. Oh, you know what I should have actually done? I should have actually just grabbed all of these and shifted them down. There we go. Problem solved. Ugh. Now I went and deleted them. Oh, well, the fences came back. Huh. And then we can just remove all of these. Great. Great, great, great. Oof, these ones. These I definitely have to cover up. I definitely have to put trees all along this area. And also it will make sense because you don't want the people up there staring down into the people down here's homes. So covering these ones up, I think makes perfect sense. Maybe some coconut trees in between might help make it look a little bit more unique. Ow. This can be a coconut haven or palm tree haven. I don't know that these are coconut trees. Let me not assume they are. Okay. I am looking at this big house here and I'm thinking, big house, you are not quite fitting in. Oops. Not quite fitting in, so you are gonna go. But this is a nice space for big living, so we will continue the big living houses, I think. Let's go into that mode. Let's find more nice big houses. And let's up the ante, shall we? Let's up the ante. Oh, there are no 6x6 low density residentials. Oh, no, are there 5x6s? I'm shocked. I am very shocked. Now over here, I like the idea of bringing a road in like this, right? So this is going to do just a little bit of a breakup, and then this will allow me to make this something different. But what is now the question? Let's remove these. Yeah, I can put a little bit of density here. So some dense houses. Let's go ahead. Let's plonk some things down, shall we? 3x2s. Let's grab 1 or 2 3x2s. And I think I can squeeze. Nope, you are a 3x2, that one. So let's put this one here, over there. Yep. And then I think I can get a 3x3 in here. It's all about density, Dreadnought. Can get a 3x3 here, but this looks too wonky. Way too wonky. If I put a little space between you and there, then there we go. So now you look a little bit better. Okay. Then 2 by 3. Can get one here in the corner. And I think I can get another one in over on this side as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to delete that and that. And then for this chappy, we will close you off. We'll just hide as usual with some good old trees. Sanctum, have you ever played the Diablo games? Yes, Diablo 3 is one of my favorites. I haven't played the most recent one, but I last stopped at Diablo 3, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I don't think these people will want to be looked upon in their state there. So we'll cover up those. I think these need to go. I do think though that this is actually not bad. Just kind of doing some kind of separation over there, which I think is good. I think it's good. And then let's give this guy also a little bit of privacy as well. 1, 2, 3, and 2. Alright, so we can do 3 and 2s here. So let's do a couple of 3s and 2s. I think for this corner I'll do a 3 and 3. We will do 3 and 3 over there, and then 2s. Oh, come on, are you being for real, game? Anyways, let's work with what we've got. Let's work with what. Oh, I like that. That's very nicely designed. Yes, bro, Diablo 3 was the best. I would play it on PS3 and also Diablo 2 on my stepdad at the times PC. Oh, okay. But I just recently got into Diablo 4 and oh my, it brings back memories. Is it good? Is it? If you're saying that, then that means that it must be good. Three by 4, maybe. Can I squeeze it in here? Yes, I can. And here as well, will a 3 by 4 squeeze in? Yeah, it would. Great. Let me find a nice 3 by 4 asset. In fact, we can find a 3 by 5. This is the exact same asset, just shifted backwards. So there we go. And I'll grab them and shift them along a little bit. Oh, quit complaining, you. Now I need by 2s. I have been enjoying it personally. It expands the multiplayer while still maintaining a good story, and the visuals are amazing. Okay. I shall keep that in mind. The truth is that Cities 2 takes up so much of my time because recording these things is not a joke. Keeping up with weekly releases, that is, it's quite time consuming. So I very seldom have time to play other games at the moment. I thought you would be a Diablo fan. I am indeed. Oh, man. And let's move you. Okay, now let's get these to fit in here nicely, shall we? Over there. And over there. And I think from this point I should be able to fit 3s. Oh, not quite. Oh, wait, actually, you know what? We'll just give a little bit of space between them. It's fine. And then likewise for you. And then I think I should be able to fit a 4 here. Oof. Oof. That's okay. What about here? Yes, I think I can squeeze a 4 in here as well. Can I? No, I think that's pushing it. Let's make it a 3. Let's make it a 3. And I push it slightly back. There we go. Like when you place all of these without any trees, I think the place just looks so barren and so empty. And by the way, I am purposely not placing any parks here. I am just wanting this place to expand. In my experience, at least here in South Africa anyways, a lot of the lawny areas, I don't see like public parks or anything, because most of them have, you know, all of these entertainment things already built into their houses. So that is the source of my inspiration. I know when I visited other countries, it hasn't looked the same. But by and large, my inspiration comes mostly from places here in SA. So yeah, just in case anybody is wondering, why am I not building any parks? So I want to bleed these Spanish assets into these areas a little bit. Yeah, trees changing. So you don't have parks? No, we do have parks. We do have parks. What I mean is, in a lot of the affluent neighborhoods, right? Because they are so well off, most of the people turned to have their entertainment things built into their own houses. So they will have jungle gyms and stuff in the backyard for their kids. They will have slides and all of those things, yeah. But if you go to the less affluent areas, you will find parks. Why so large? Okay, I think that's looking a nice kind of way. You know, I haven't saved once since we started, but then again, I do have autosave active, so it's all good. Save. Ooh, this goes up quite a lot. I didn't realize the climb was this much. So let's grab it. Wow, you're late. You're very late, Dreadnought. Okay. Okay, you know what? I have to do it again because you spent your points, right? So let me do it again. Save. Boom. Happiness. I'm gonna get like a little rock face over here. Okay, as long as you are happy. Ah, silly disappearing trees. Okay, then I'm gonna put down a roundabout over here just to sort of close off all of this. And do I want to put houses here? I don't think I want to put houses here, so let's use this as an opportunity to just hide a little bit more of this stuff. And then I am over these trees. And I don't get why it only happens to the oak tree. Like no other tree disappears. Anyways. Let's see if we can put down some 4s. Let's snap you on. I think you can be a 5. And you are fine. You can also be a 5. You can be a 5 here. Five there. You know what? Actually, let's do 5 there. Let's do 5 there. Let's grab a 6. Get a couple of 6s in between all of that. And then you'll be 2s. Okie. And then we're gonna build the same thing over on this side, but I think this side will be 5s. So these are all going to have to be 5s because there isn't enough room for me to put 6s. And some of these have to be 4s, it looks like it. 1, 2, 3, great. This is a 3. And then we're gonna go back to 4s. You're a nice 4. And then a 2. A 2, 4. I've put you down too many times. Let's grab this one. There we go. Let me grab this painting and let's paint these, shall we? I don't think I'm gonna paint these ones. So buildings like this ones, the orange is on the wrong, it's on the wrong thing. Getting the right orange is always so tough. And then this is white. Yeah, there we go. And then same for this chappy. You white, and then you are orange. Maybe lighten it a little bit more. There we go. Cool. Wait, what? Can I change the color of trees? Hey, I can. Oh, that changed the color of all of them. Oh, no. You do not want that. You do not want that. Which one was it? Reset. Ooh. Ooh, I thought I crashed my game. Ah. Hey, that was very scary. Oh, that was very scary. And it's so scary when you do, when it's like something you use often, and then all of a sudden, for whatever reason, on that day it just doesn't work, and then it bombs out your game, and you're just like, are you being for real right now? Let's go ahead and put some barriers there. See, I care about my people. I care about my people. I'm giving them nice barriers. Oh, this spot here, I wanted to put maybe something like a 4x3 house. I think a 4x3 should fit here, but there isn't one. Let's try 3x3. 3x3. Okay. I could fit a 3x3 here like that. Oh, that's actually why I didn't put a house here. Never mind. Okay. So that's gone. Now, what I want to do is we're going to grab the land and we're going to bring it out because it's time. We're going to incorporate a bit of a beach into this area. All into this area here. And nah, I don't think I'll put a path back here. We'll do. Ooh, whoa. Why am I seeing such a drop in FPS? Oh, was that because of the fact that I had this menu opened? Probably because it's drawing the additional grid cells. That's probably why. Let's go and find our beach assets. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna put the beach assets all along this far out, going across. We're gonna go all the way there, and I think, how far am I from the edge? I'm still quite a way bit out, so but I think this will be excuse me, the end of what is going on now with my voice? I think this will be the end of the beaches. I'll end it over on that side. And then, oh, I like, you know, I've actually never tried this, by the way. Let's try this and see. Let's see. Let's see what this is going to look like. So I'll end it like this. Let's bring you all the way back down. I'm worried about going too far and then it doesn't look the way I want it to look. So let's end it over there and let's bring it. Yeah, see, just as I thought. Doesn't really look the way I want it to look, but at least we can go ahead and start plonking these to sort of try and close that gap. I think I'm using the wrong color. Oh, I thought it was a bigger version of this. Okay. I think it's better to not use the what you call it, the surface, because it's easier to blend it using the decals, I think. But also at the same time, I don't want to get too carried away with the decals. So what I tend to want to do is to grab this. Let's lower you a little bit to, I think, 5. And then I use this to do the covering. I think this is better for me. I personally like this better because of the wild look that it gives. And then the spaces that I do leave behind are the ones then I'll go ahead and then blend them together. So let's rather get a wild beach look first. A look that is really a personal favorite of mine. And we can have an area here that goes out and comes in. Same on this side. We can blend spaces there. We can blend spaces there, and I'll leave those areas for now. I don't think we're gonna go that far. I think for these sort of areas I need to blend them out like with this one, yeah. The blending is amazing. Yep. Big thanks to Sully for creating these beautiful assets. I think it's just fantastic. Oh, nope. I think I went too far. I can't be having those blend like that. I think this area needs a little bit more of these types first. And then I bring out the small ones. to cover up. Why is it getting so dark? That was weird. Oh, I think the clouds are out, that's why. Tweet, 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 doom, 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 doom. Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not have a couple of rocks here? I mean, I'm already creating like a little rock slide over on this side. So, ooh, I could do this. Let's see. Could we not put the riverbed here? Because, you know, there's water that will probably flow down this area. So I think that will make this area look a little kind of funky. We could certainly have big pockets of green, or at least bigger pockets of green, let me rather say. And definitely these chaps. These chaps are what make the beaches. And I love having like a large concentration of them in certain areas. I mean, this poor guy's entire backyard is blocked, but you know, oh, gosh, such a silly tree, that one. And let's stick one or two of you in as well. Ooh, let's do this. Let's do this. This is actually a nice thing to also do. Let's decrease this a little bit and then allow the water just some small space inside. This sort of stuff also adds a little bit of dynamism. And then I can have a rock or two around places like this. And we can extend it out a little bit. You know what? Why not here also? And then we can take this and definitely lower you all the way down to about -7. So it's almost disappeared down into the ground. And then we can just give this place a little bit of extra life. This is basically seaweed. And then same on the side. Like if you don't get creative with these things, you ought to get very creative with them, because like you can just do so much. Right? Like look at that. Just look at that beautiful wild beach. Now I think I can grab this as well and lower it. The only concern with lowering assets like this is that if... Oh, that is so beautiful. I like that very much. The problem with doing this though is when they get shorter, you know, like when they are babies, they will disappear. Well, thank you, Dreadnought. they will completely disappear when they are babies. But like, oh, that is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Being able to do things like that is just gorgeous. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna put you inside there. These graphics are so nice, right? I love them. I love them too. Very much so. Like, it's such a huge step up from Cities 1, you know? Comparing these graphics to the base Cities 1 is just, it's unmatched. Let's see how the trees look in this area when I upgrade all of them to their full age. They're not too bad, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Some of these guys need to have some big trees. I need to get some big trees into some of these areas. Let's get one even in front of your house as well. So I was going to put a path here, but I've changed my mind about the path. So I'm going to do that instead. And even here, let's close you off. I'm thinking if I shouldn't put houses here. But I don't want to. I like the way they are getting to face the sea. Okay. I'm going to jump back here for a little bit. I don't like what the road is doing here, but I also don't want to mess around with it because I know this can be real. It can get out of hand very, very quickly when you try and modify roads with Move It. If you don't know what you're doing like me, can I just shift you guys out of the way? Let's just shift these ones out of the way. Okay. I don't know if I want to get houses here, honestly. I somehow don't think it fits well enough. Let's see. How does that? Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not convinced. I am not convinced of this. I am not convinced of these houses on that side. Or maybe at the end of the road here it makes sense. Maybe it makes sense here at the end. Let's make it a 2x2. Yeah, okay, maybe it makes sense here at the end. Let's see how well we can hide. How well we can hide all of this. I don't think we can hide it too well, but let's give it a try. Ugh, stupid tree. It's like you don't see it coming. Okay. Okay, that's fine. We'll leave it at this. We will leave this. We will leave this here. And say it does the job. Right? It does the job. Let's do a quick save. Let's do a quick save. Coral reaches. Okay. Now, I wanna put a little gem on top of it all, and that is, I wanna see. You're not changing your color very nicely, are you? No, this is the roof color actually. Yeah, that's the roof color. There we go. Even these assets, I wonder if shouldn't I make the roof color a little deeper in color. Maybe the different ones can have different settings. When I have the time, I'll go and do it. Oh, gosh. And over on this side. All right, so I want to get, I would have loved to have more houses like down here as well, hey? To be honest, but for that, I would need to extend out the beach. And I guess I could extend this this road over. But you know what, it's fine. I want to get, so I was looking at this one. So this Industry Moguls Mansion, it's a beautiful big building that can sit up here. However, I can't change the color of the roof, which is a bummer. So maybe I want to find one whose color I can change so that it's orange. But I don't know if I will be able to change the color of any of these ones. So let's try this. Sitting on top here, he has no color. No color, no color, no color, no color. If I copy, it doesn't even allow me to select this to change the asset color. So that's not good. So if I can't change the color, then the best asset is without a doubt the Industry Moguls Mansion, because it's so huge. I think it's like the perfect cream on top of everything. Like, look at this. The cream on top. The creme de la creme. Now, are the EU ones work, huh? Are the EU ones work? Oh, you mean these ones? Oh, I don't know. But this is orange, actually. Let's get rid of this. I actually forgot there are two. It's okay. This one was the same one. This is a tiny one. This is a decently sized one. But I think all of them, because they're unique buildings, they don't give you color changing options. So even if I go and copy this, see, I can't select them. But the best option then is this one, which is already orange. Right? Because this one is already an orange color. So maybe this one might work. Yeah, I'm repeating that sentence onto myself. That was terrible. Like, this one might actually work. Look at that. I think that is good. Oh, that is good. I think that's good. But we could potentially... Ooh, this might... Ooh! Hi! Wait, before we get... What in the world is this? This is humongous. That's the assets. Hey, Dreadnought, I think this is... Ooh, what do you think? I think this is better because it's much, much bigger. I like the size. And then we sort of wiggle a road like that. Yeah, I think this is much, much better. It's nice and big. We'll cover up... We can cover all of this area up with these trees. And then it won't look so obviously fake. I think if we do this, I mean, look at... I think that covers it up nicely. Nicely. Then it doesn't look so out of place. Can you just stop disappearing, please? Okay, so then let's work a road in. This is going to be tough. Let me tell you, this is going to be super tough. But you know what? Let's do this. Actually, let's do this. Let's remove a couple of these. Let me remove that for now. And we're going to try and do the following. Let's get you in like so. So we get this in nicely. And then we can get this to come and join there. Okay. And I'm going to grab this and I'm going to push you up just a tad bit. Now let's see what we can do about getting this to basically follow that. And then bring you in over here. How am I looking? How are we looking? Not a big fan of how this is joining, so let's delete that. And let's try this one more time from here. No, you've got to connect properly. You know, the problem with these things is that the moment you don't get it right, if you're not able to get it right as a continuous segment, it sometimes just messes up entirely. So at least we are somewhere. Why can't I select? What's happened to this segment? Move it isn't allowing me to select this segment. I mean, the whole point why I did this without stress was because I had Move It. I think Move It isn't recognizing this because it's too wonky. So let's try this again. Maybe let's get it over here. I can delete this and that. And let's just do that all over this area. Does Move It recognize it now? Yes, it does. Okay, I'm gonna shift it back a tad bit. Let's get you out of the way. Let's bring this a little bit. I think here is actually fine. And then How's this? No. But does Move It recognize it? It still doesn't recognize it. So it's too... This is too funkadelic. Let's see. Imagine trying to do this for a YouTube video, guys. Like, it's an absolute nightmare. So let's get rid of that. And can I get you to join? Okay, this is probably as good as we are going to get it. Probably as good as we're going to get it. I don't like it, but I am not hopeful that we can get it any nicer than this. Let's see if I manipulate the segment a little bit. Let's see. You reckon trees will fix this, Dreadnought? We shall see. The problem is this. You see, it's really wonky. You know, the road itself is wonky. It's not like level. So this is not something I can fix with trees. That's the issue. But I'm so reluctant to try again because I know how difficult it is to get these things. So, you know what? I'm gonna have to accept this. I don't like it one little bit. These are the things that really bother me about the game. It really bothers me. Like, why is this like this? I'm sorry, I can't. Oh my goodness me. I love punishment. Let's get you. Here's the thing. I think it's the landscape also, because if I don't get the landscape right, it's not going to work. Okay, let's try that and see. I think I might be going too far, too close. Okay, I guess this will have to do. Let's see. Just be a little bit better. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better, I reckon. But Move It doesn't recognize it. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. The road isn't... It isn't too wonky. And I think for me that's the most important. Yes, it's not as wonky as before. I can accept this one a little bit better. Let's give this poor chap ease. Wow, look here. Look here. Hang on. Hang on a second, but we cannot have this. We cannot have that. Come on. That cannot be our road, guys. Like, that just makes no sense. There we go. There we go. That's a bit better. All right. I think this is much better. We will accept this. And then what I'm going to do is I want to do the following. I want to grab this side and then extend it out just a little bit. Let's get rid of you as well. Going to do that, and then I'm gonna grab you and just bend you. Can we just do this? So from here we bend you to there, like so. And then we're going to put that over there. And now, unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, I can't put barriers around here. So we're gonna have to do this manually. We shall do this manually, which won't be the end of the world, but it is quite it will be quite the job to do this manually. I wonder if you could make a gatehouse at the front of the driveway. We shall give it a try. Oh, they all... Okay, no, that's fine. They're fine. Okay, cool. Then spacing. Oh snap, I forgot to hold shift. I forgot to hold shift now. Oh, come on. Let's go back into that. Oh, wait. Another option is I could actually do this. And then I just delete the few that don't make it. So here I can change the angle just a little bit. So it all lines up nicely. Spacing is too much. I think that might work. Okay, now let's do that again. Let's start from the right at the top. Get the perfect barrier, perfect circle, almost. That's good enough. That is good enough. And then we simply get rid of these ones. Like that. So now you have a safe way to turn around, and we can go ahead and give this a barrier around it. You know what, we should actually just give this whole road a barrier. I reckon whoever stays here will be rich enough to be able to do that, so that's fine. You know, every time I'm placing this, it doesn't feel like I'm very close to these trees. I feel like I'm so far from them. But I guess it's wherever their collision is, right? So what could I use as a gatehouse here? Let's see. Let's just search for gate and see what comes up first of all. Nothing comes out from here. What I could try and do is search for booth. I think something like this could act as a gatehouse. Yeah, maybe this one. Maybe that one actually would be better, but I don't think that's centered. I think that one, and then boom. Let's see if the boom gates will work. Oh, really? I was thinking more at the bottom of the hill. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's oh, come on. Let's get rid of that. I do think though that something like this over here would have a gate though. Right? They wouldn't just be opened just like this. Like you would have a massive gate that will sit here. Hey, Teddy. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, here we go. We could pass this off as a gate, couldn't we? Couldn't we? Oh, can you not change everything? There we go. Be straight. There we go. And oh, really? Are you serious? Is this thing serious that it's gone and given me a different color? Let's get rid of that. And then let's try that again. I didn't even know what was selected. Okay, it was this one. Ah, of course it's going to be a different color. It's going to be a different color now. And then of course the color you want now is not going to come. Jeez whiz. Okay, there we go. All right, so it's got a nice gated entrance. All good things. This is the new mayor's residence. This is Sanctum's residence. Sanctum's the mayor of the city. Yep, and it's sitting atop of a beautiful hill of developments with all these Spanish-style villas all around here, and it's got this house up there. Okay, let's see what we can do about putting a nice booth. I think it's what I searched for. Was it booth? Yes, it was booth. So could this fit here? It probably could. I think this would work. I think this could work. And then I know for a fact that there are boom gates. Yes, here we go. It's these ones. But I want it. I wish there was a closed one. They don't have a closed one, which is unfortunate. So I will make use of what we've got. Dreadnought. It will have to do the job for now. Why is it red? Name it Sanctum's Villa. I like it. We shall name it Sanctum's Villa. You know, if you don't live here, you mustn't see anything that's going on up there. All you must see is the beautiful red roof of the building and wish that you lived there. So we're just gonna cover up most of this area now with trees, and then we're gonna consider it done. I thought about doing some detailing around the front here, but it's late, I'm tired, I want to go and sleep. Actually, I lie, I'm not going to go and sleep. I'm going to go and watch Alien Covenant in preparation for Alien Romulus. All right. Let's do Golfer's Villa. I'm a golfer, so that will actually work. But we shall call it Sanctum's Villa. Boom. Oh, the Shelley family. What's going on here? Oh, these are all the people that lives here. How's household? Oh, okay. Three people. Can I rename them? I can. That's so cool. Okay. The only thing I actually would like to change this texture, this surface. I'm not a fan of this surface. But that is for another day. For today, this works. This works. We are good. We are happy. But, I must be honest. I think I want more houses here. I think I want this road to extend down here and have more houses here. Because I don't think it is just quite complete yet. But for the purposes of today, guys, this is gonna have to do. We are almost 4 hours in. I think this is gonna have to do. Love how the villa sets up there with beaches on both ends. Oh, I think that is beautiful. That is beautiful. This could actually even be my my thumbnail picture, because I think this is awesome. I love the way all of that has come together. I'm glad we did this. I'm really glad. I had wanted to do something like this in my video, but my university is taking up a lot of my time, and so I'm glad I did this in this episode. I think we can go ahead even and add a little bit of variety with this asset. I think this asset, we can make it a slightly orange colored roof, and let's go there. There we go. Just to keep up with the theme of the area, maybe a little bit more orange than that. And then the building color itself can be white. Oh no, wait, I clicked the wrong thing. Oh snap. This is what I meant to click on. And then I think that's what's white, right? Is that the body? I think that's the body. Let's copy that color and then give some of these that color. There we go. And then we're just gonna say that the influence of this obviously goes out a little bit more into the surrounding area, even though not all of them are turning orange. But let's just say recolor mode, such a game changer. It's incredible. It really is, hey? It really is. So I want the influence of this to go out a little bit beyond just the space. So we should see a little bit more orange around the entire the entire area of Bedford, which I think is just such a nice touch. Right, so most of the orange houses are on this side, but are you really not coloring some of these orange for me? Thank you. But it's so nice to see the influence of this area just spanning outwards. Oh, I think this is good. I think this is so good. Like a splash of orange roof is kind of all the Villa residential really needed. That's it. That is it. Oh, I love it. This area is just looking so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Feel the influence, right? Feel the influence as it starts to die out in that direction. But even some of these chaps, I think, can have some orange roofs. Yeah. Even some of these guys can have some orange roofs. The immediate vicinity. That's lovely. I like it. Can you also have an orange roof? Of course they can have an orange roof. The garage. Why not? Let's give it more orange. I'm getting carried away with this orange. Let's give it some orange. I'm getting carried away. Everybody, that's enough. We're done. We're done. Why are you complaining? High rent. Oh gosh. Of course it's high rent. Move out. If you can't afford it, move out. Plain and simple. Alright, let me save that. And then we are calling it quits for today. I think we built it. We got it now. We fixed the game. You know what? That is actually true. And by we, I assume you're referring to the modders. You, the modders. Some of us are just players. Those of you who have the skills to do things such as modding and creating assets, you know, kudos to you. But the rest of us, we are mere mortals. Mere mortals. All right, everybody, we are done. I think in the coming live streams or two, we might just let me get out of this because this thing keeps hiding. We might just do some more expansion and just complete this area in the live streams and carry over this orange. I love this orange, man. This orange is really beautiful. It's really beautiful. So we'll carry it out, and I think we'll just complete some of these areas over the coming live streams, but at the same time we'll continue to expand on this area. But I think this town is almost done. It really is almost done. What I want to do with this road is merge it into a plan that I'll have for this place, so we can't really continue this area just yet. Maybe we might start this on this town since it's kind of connected to this. In the next live stream, maybe we get going on this, start shaping up the landscape and just build a smaller town in this space. And it is also going to blend into another town. I have so many plans for what I want to do with this region. I don't know how long the game will last. On me, I mean, I'm at 118,000 population. I don't know what it's going to be like when I get to 200,000, because with all the things that I want to build, there's no way we're going to keep the population below, I don't know, a couple of hundreds of thousands. So as long as the simulation holds up, we shall keep going. But otherwise, everybody, that's it. We're done. We're good. This will definitely be my thumbnail for the live stream. I like it. I like it very much. We are done. I'm not going to talk anymore. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know. Hope you got something out of it. And Dreadnought, thank you so much for all the suggestions. Teddy, it's always nice when legends join the chat. So thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it. Inspirational as always. Teddy, you too kind with your words. Thank you, everybody. To all the lurkers, you are most appreciated. Lurkers are always the best because they keep you going, because you see those numbers ticking up even though they shh, but it's awesome. Thank you all so much. And yeah, next week we shall be back at it again, and I hope to catch you all then. Until then, keep safe and have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Cheers, everybody.